Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. Now, sorry I haven't uploaded in about 4 or 5 days. Couple of reasons. I work full time and I was just really busy with work in between being a dad and also working. Sometimes I just find that I can't get the time out to make videos. Secondly, I've been dealing with a few health issues. Nothing major, but I've just been getting really bad, like right-sided migraines, and I've had sinusitis here for about 3 months. It's not so bad today, but I've had really bad chronic sinusitis in this frontal sinus here. So I've been dealing with a few things, but there is something that I really wanted to cover today, and we're going to go and have a look at it now. It is a lot of these new upcoming patch notes. There's a load of really cool things coming. We're going to have a new 7-day login gifts. So glamour gifts will be available after the May 10th update. Log in to claim rewards and earn a login chest on the 7th day. So essentially, I don't know what these login chests are going to look like, but you'll get something for logging in for 7 days after May the 10th. I think that means you don't have to log in every single day, but you'll be able to log in between May the 10th and May the 30th for at least 7 days, and you'll get 3 rate up invite letters each day. Oh my gosh, you'll get 3 rate up invite letters each day. So that means you'll be able to make nearly 20 rate up invite pools, especially for the next hero. And then on the 7th day, you'll receive a login chest. So I don't know what that is going to be, but it's going to have some cool rewards in it. So that's really, really awesome. Alsa is coming to the rate up recruitment. So the new S-level Mauler hero as Alsa the Desert Flare will arrive in Asperia after May the 10th. If you want to check out what Alsa does, they have released a video on it. I will have a video looking at Alsa in a bit more detail on my channel soon. And she's coming from May the 10th. During the rate up recruitment event, you are guaranteed to get S. So when you recruit an S level hero, you can use rate up invite letters to recruit. Blah, 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 blah. Just normal rate up recruitment stuff. So Alsa is coming, but notably, they haven't said Soren. Now, I'm wondering if that is because Soren is an A-tier hero and they're not going to put Soren on a rate up banner because rate up banners are designed for S-tier heroes primarily. So I'm wondering whether they're just going to add Soren to the A-tier pool. And then you just kind of say if Soren is good and we think he's going to be interesting, like an interesting addition to the game, you just get it via normal A-tier pools. That would mean that for most people, frankly, it's going to take a long time to get Soren up to a point where he's going to be viable, because obviously it takes a lot longer to ascend A-tier heroes realistically than it does S-tier heroes. If you spend money, I think you are much more likely, and if you're just going to make, like, let's say you made 100 pulls, you are much more likely, I think, to get the required amount of S-tier copies for something than you would have been able to get the required number of A-tier copies for something, because A-tier heroes just require a bunch of copies. You also have a lot of A-tier heroes in your wish list as well, so you can sometimes pull a lot for the same A-tier hero. I don't know what the actual odds are. I haven't even looked at this like statistically, but it just feels like it's much harder to ascend A-tier heroes than it is S-tier heroes, especially when you have access to a rate up banner where you're guaranteed to get copies of that particular hero. But I am really excited about new Maulers, because Maulers tend to be the go-to comp for progressions. So if you're progressing through the game and you're looking to progress through particular hard stages, Mauler comps tend to be the ones that people default to. That is definitely the case in Trials of Abyss. So yeah, I'm excited for a new Mauler hero. And then we also have, if it will load, actual patch notes. So this is something that's really interesting. I love doing this for other games and just diving into patch notes. We're going to have maintenance from 7 till 9 UTC. I believe UTC is what GMT is, so it would be like 1 hour behind me because we're on BST right now. So you'll have 2 hours down while the game is being updated. The new season, Song of Strife, will be available for servers that have been active for 42 days. So my server, it will be active tomorrow. You need to reach Resonance level 240 and complete the final quest, which is relatively easy to do if you're a free-to-play player. Add the Ravaging Cleave cosmetics for Brutus, which only can be obtained for free after completing the season's main story quest. So obviously Brutus is going to feature in the main story quest. Added seasonal AFK stages, which are unlocked after you enter the seasonal map. The available instant AFK attempts will be reset upon entering the season. Interesting. Okay, so on the day of the season, make sure you use your instant AFK attempts. This is really important. Make sure you use your instant AFK attempts before you enter the new season, because you're going to get them reset. So you should be able to grab a load of free rewards just by using your instant AFK attempts before you jump into the new season, and then it resets upon entering the season. Added Season Dream Realm, featuring 6 Dream Realm bosses, including 4 originals and 2 new ones. And a new difficulty rewards. Okay, so is that going to... that feels like, because it's using the 4 originals, it's going to replace the current Dream Realm one that we have. You'll need to be on server with accessible season content to have claimed all season rewards of the non-season bosses on endless difficulty. Okay, so you will need to go and beat every Dream Realm boss and get all of the rewards on endless difficulty until you can get access to the seasonal Dream Realm. So if you haven't done that, you probably won't get access to the Dream Realm. Plus, we've added a Dream Realm district leaderboard that includes exclusive ranking rewards. Okay, so if you don't know what a district is, they are going to be pulling certain servers together into districts, which just means, like, I rank about between 20 and 30 on my server for Dream Realm. It means I'm probably going to be at a push top 200, maybe top 100 on a district realm, depending on the kind of districts that they pull together and the kind of servers that they put together in a district. It looks like you will still get your server rewards, but it just offers extra rewards for ranking very highly in a district. Added the Season Legend Trial, which includes 4 towers and new floor rewards. To access this mode, you'll need to be on a server with accessible. So again, we're getting new legend trials. I haven't done legend trials in weeks because I cleared the top floor a few weeks ago, so that's pretty good. Added new systems for hero development, including season resonance levels, season skills, and season equipment. These are unlocked once you enter the new season map. And for the best experience with the new season equipment, we recommend that you level up all your class equipment to 240 before venturing into the season map. So that's relatively easy to do. So you guys that are resonance level 240 should be able to just forge your way to 240. You can obtain the following artifacts: Light Heal spell, Cyclone spell, Quick Blade spell, Full Moon spell, Evocation spell, and Cascade spell. These artifacts can be upgraded up to level 30 within the season. So our artifacts are only upgraded to level 10, so seasonal artifacts can upgrade to level 30. Added magic charms that all heroes except for Chippy and Hammy... Oh no, not justice for Chippy and Hammy. They don't even get charms. The magic bonuses are primarily obtained through Jura's trials. Added the Supreme Arena mode, where you can compete against players from the same district. God, there is so much stuff coming in Song of Strife. This is absolutely nutty. Blah, blah, blah. So you get basically another district mode. Added Jura's Trial, which features different towers to challenge every day. Each tower provides a boost to different heroes to help you overcome these high difficulty challenges. Which features different towers to challenge every day. Is this a little bit like Arcane Labyrinth? This mode will unlock the 9th day after the season starts on the server. It's recommended for players with season resonance level of 190 or higher. For more details on this mode, please check out in-game description. Added a season growth path, which is unlocked once you enter the season map. Its reward includes the exclusive Mountaineer cosmetic. Major updates. God, there's so many patch notes to go through here, guys. It's kind of crazy. Servers will be organized into districts once the Song of Strife season. Once the season begins, rankings for Battle Drills, Arcane Labyrinth, and Honor Duel will change from server-based to district-based. Okay, so Honor Duel and Arcane Labyrinth are staying. Battle Drills is guild-based. That's interesting. There's even more incentive to be on the absolute #1 guild on your server now. So, yeah, that's kind of crazy, because if you're not on the absolute #1 guild on your server, hopefully they've made the rewards so that it's relatively equivalent based where, if you were to place like 3rd on your server consistently, if you're placing like 10th on a district, is that going to give you like similar rewards? And also like this rewards guilds that include lots of whales, because I'm assuming that the #1 spot on a district is going to grant you far more than a #1 spot on a guild. So if you're part of the absolute most mega whale guild possible, then ranking highly on a district is going to be even better. Adjusted the area awards in the exploration journal for non-seasonal areas, replacing equipment with diamonds, hero essence, and gestures. You'll receive compensation. Thank goodness. Some of those rewards were absolutely garbage and made no sense for the stage of the story that you're at. So that is excellent. and a really good change. They have listened to one of the key pieces of feedback from the community and made an action on it, so I really like that. The arena mode will now be classified as non-season mode. Any seasonal hero enhancements like season progression features, magic charms will not apply. In addition, arena rankings will continue to be based on servers, not districts. So you can still do arena and gather arena rewards. It would just be on your server. Added the auto battle function for Legend, Trial, and Trial of Abyss. Now, that's not going to make much difference to me in Trial of Abyss right now because I'm basically hard stuck at like 307 or something. But for those of you that are climbing Trial of Abyss, there are levels that you're going to find very easy, and that's really nice to have the auto battle function that runs through Trial of Abyss. So a really nice change. Adjusted the requirement for weekly quests in the arena, changing them from winning a specific number of matches to playing a specific number of matches better. Rearranged the sorting order for the various modes on the battle modes page, including an entrance for AFK stages. Rearrange the sorting order of the various modes. Oh, okay, so just the battle mode sorting order is going to be slightly different. Season Essence will be added to the daily quest rewards once you enter the season map. If you've already completed the daily quests and claimed the Essence reward before entering the season map, the system will compensate you. Okay, so you might as well just get normal daily quests done before entering the season, a little bit like your AFK instant rewards, because you're going to get granted that amount of Essence just by going through. Added a notification dot when heroes are available in Hero Affinity. That's nice. Or when rewards are available. Rearrange the sorting order for heroes in the Resonating Hall. Now heroes that can be unlocked will be placed at the top. Optimize the equipment recycling system. Once all non-seasonal class equipment reaches level 40, any non-seasonal class equipment rewards from your AFK stages will be automatically recycled into gold. Makes perfect sense. All you ended up doing when you got extra equipment was just recycling it anyway. Optimized the skip function for hero intro animations. Now if it's the first time that you've obtained a hero, their intro animation won't be skipped. Okay. I don't really care about intro animations. Optimized the issue where changing titles could cause the game to freeze. Added preview message bubbles below cairn postings. That's quite sweet. Optimized the logic for display notifications for Keith's Store and Ironhoof Forge. District chat mute button for the login screen. Switch between portrait and landscape mode for tablets. That's a big upgrade because I like to play on my tablet, and not having landscape mode is a bit of a pain. Optimize an issue that caused the lag. Okay, here we go. Let's have a look at combat mechanics. God, there's a load of patch notes. Damage dealt by artifacts will now be correctly affected by the damage boost stat of the allied team. I assume that's if your team grants you a damage boost stat, or maybe it is like effects by the sort of the family bonuses that you're putting in. In Season Dream Realm, bosses now have a slower increase in physical defense and magic defense as they lose HP. However, the damage reduction will increase faster as their HP decreases. Okay, so similar. If you didn't know this, if you always wondered why you were dealing more damage at the start of a Dream Realm boss, they generally ramped up their physical and magic defense, which is why having things like Corin and Marily, when they do true damage, is very important. However, their damage reduction will increase faster as their HP decreases. I'm wondering if that's affecting true damage, which I assume it's going to. So is that going to mean that Marily and Corin become less effective on Dream Realm bosses? Because it's all about damage reduction rather than actually having to pierce through physical and magic defense. However, physical and magic defense will still ramp up, so it still feels like Marily and Corin are going to be fine to have invested your recesses in. Cassidy, Azure Prodigy. When deployed in the defense formation in arena, Tidal Strength will now correctly prioritize allies behind. Okay, so Cassidy in the arena. Damien, fixed an issue where Explode My Chariot and emergency support would not work properly in rare situations. Fixed an issue where emergency support was someone who's cast in the wrong direction. Wasteland Apothecary, non-interruptive control effects such as immobilizing and binding will no longer prevent Smokey and Mirky from creating an aroma for a long period of time. That's nice, because I often felt that Smokey and Mirky was getting interrupted for the aroma when there wasn't really any reason to, if it was just a immobilization or a blinding effect, which is good because that might make Smokey and Mirky a lot more viable on certain Dream Realm bosses, for instance. Florabelle fixed the issue where the stats of the Protective Blessing wouldn't increase when upgraded to level 4. Okay, didn't realize that. I don't think I've got Protective Blessing at level 4. Maybe I have. Remove the cooldown for the activation of Protective Blessing. That's great. Fixed the issue where Smashy's HP wasn't correctly restored when using Pounding Blow with all 3 blue bulb sprites on the field. Oh, that's actually really big, because Smashy is supposed to get full HP back, like Mr. Carlisle, but sometimes didn't. So that's really big for Floribel. Shadow Strike will no longer push away its targets on impact. Fixed an issue where Notice Beforehand would occasionally be cast multiple times on an invincible target without applying any effect. Fixed an issue where the visual effect of Night Maneuver wasn't displaying correctly. However, there were no changes to the actual skill effect. Fixed an issue where Valor wouldn't prioritize attacking the target marked by Notice Beforehand if the skill was cast while she was immobilized. Gotcha. Necrodraken. During your hero's ultimate animations, the duration of the crest created by Abyssal Crest will not decrease. Okay, great. Honeyball can now target summons. Oh, Honeyball can now target summons. That's nice. Maybe it just means you delay. Like if you're having like Floribel and Alphabet, maybe it just means that Honeyball will delay it be attacking certain heroes, so it might mean that summoners work out a bit better. The alternative is that actually summons were OP in that sense because they weren't getting targeted, so now they are getting targeted. Maybe it's going to decrease summoners' DPS overall. Fixed an issue where long-range normal attacks didn't restore energy. Yeah, I actually found that on Igor. I found that if you placed Igor too far away from the fight, he wasn't actually restoring energy. On a Duel, remove the event countdown and beta label. On a Duel is now a permanent game mode. Added 14 new pieces of equipment. Added color labels for the equipment of different quality. Heroes will now display their equipped cosmetics. That's cool. Temporarily removed the Dawn Antlers artifact, which was the... What was the Dawn Antlers one? I can't remember. Updated the list of available heroes. Added heroes Walker, Floribel, so I didn't even realize these guys weren't even in there. Reese, Coco. Removed heroes Corin, Iron, Satrana, and Shakir. So Iron not being there is interesting. He was obviously a big PvP addition. As a result of the hero list adjustment, all ongoing honor channels will be terminated. If your challenge is terminated early, you'll receive 1 duel letter as compensation. Optimize the process of purchasing duel letters. If you run out of duel letters, tapping play now will automatically take you to the duel letter window. Antandra, damage taken reduced by 10%. Brutus, damage dealt increased by 15%. Healing, no modifier, reduced by 10 points. Odie, no modifier, attack speed increased by 20 points. Cassidy, damage dealt increased by 10%. Haste, increased by 10 points. And Haste, Leica, increased by 15 points. So basically some individual tweaks to certain heroes within the Honor Duel format, if you care. Gosh, massive patch notes. How exciting is that? So there's some TLDRs. We have got some great new login rewards. Alsa's coming to the rate up banner. We're not sure about where Soren's going to land, but I assume maybe just in like normal A tier. Loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of new content, and some really, really important changes to much requested things. So I'm just really excited about this patch. It's going to be an amazing new season. What an insanely cool update. Really well done. Happy about that. The only thing I'm not happy about is I'm obviously going to spend money in the season. All right. See you soon, guys.